Good day guys, it is 1st of August, lovely Saturday, and unlike many other people, I'm not at the Bulgarian seaside right now. As you can see, I am in this very beautiful park, which is very close to my neighborhood. So, what's my purpose today? I realized that I have shown you many craft beer places in many different countries, because this is part of the travel experience that I have and that I like to have. But I have not shown you too much from my home city, from Sofia, the capital of Bulgaria. And Sofia has quite a lot to offer regarding craft beer. So that's why I decided to use this weekend to show you some interesting craft beer places here in our capital. These are places that I regularly visit when I'm not traveling, during the weekends when I am at the city. So let me get to our first property and I will show you how it looks, what they have. I will also put links to all the places in the video description below so that you can easily find this. And I just need to add that this is not a sponsored video. I don't have any sponsors, so everything is based on my own experience and paid entirely by me. So guys, let me get to the first property, and when I reach it, I will show you what they have. I just reached the first place that I'm gonna show you, and it is the Tat Waffle craft beer bar. Let's check what we have. As you can see, they have several beers on tap, so let me choose something. So guys, here is our first venue, and of course the first beer that I'm gonna check today, which is the Apu Crush IPA by Kazan Artisan. Here is how the beer itself looks. Let's check what exactly it is. This is something like an American IPA, a little bit of mix between East and West Coast IPA. It's a bit less fruity than normal East Coast IPA, and it is not so hazy, and it is also a bit more less bitter than a West Coast IPA. So overall, an interesting hybrid. This will be the first venue, and when I reach the second one, I will also show you what they have. Here is our second venue that we are gonna check, and it is called 100 Beers. As you can see, it is a rather small shop, but they have a very good choice of beers. Here is how it looks from the inside. You can see the very big amount of beers that they have, and they also have 4 on tap. So let me choose something. So guys, it is time for our second craft beer, and here it is, the Tram Rider New England IPA by Sofia Electric Brewing. Here is how it looks. This is very good. This is a double IPA. You can feel that it is a bit stronger, around 7.3%, but this is perfectly balanced with the tropical flavors and fruitiness. There is no bitterness, so this is a great example of hazy IPA, double hazy IPA. Definitely very good and highly recommend it. So guys, I want to show you a very good idea by the people behind the 100 Beers. This is the Sofia Craft Beer Guide. If you open it, it looks like this. You have a list of venues which are verified and have a very good choice of craft beers in Sofia. And here you also have a map. And the great thing is that you also have a QR code with a link so that you can have this online. I will put a link in the description of the video for this, but overall a very good idea. So guys, this is our third venue that we are gonna visit, and it is called 2002 Beers. Till several months ago it was called 1001 Beers, but they changed the name. I don't know why. I don't see any change of the amount of beers that they offer, but anyway, here it is, how it looks. As you can see, you have a lot of fridges. Here you have several beers on top, but the focus is on these fridges with very different beers. So let me choose something and I'm gonna show you what we have. Here is the list of beers on top that they have. And one thing you should keep in mind that they don't accept card payments under 5 euros. So if you come here, you should know this. So guys, this is our final, for now, venue. I don't know how the day will continue, but for now the plan is for this one to be the last. This is the Vagabond beer bar, and it is the best bar for me, at least in Sofia, because the prices are pretty good, and also you have very serious choice. As you can see here, they have really a lot of beers, and they have also 4 beers on tap always. You can check what is the choice now. They always give you a proper cup for every beer. And here we have the fridges also, which has a serious choice. So let me guys choose something interesting, and of course I will show it to you. So guys, we have our next beer, which is the Pinta Hazy Discovery Sunnyside. As you know, Pinta is one of my favorite breweries, Polish brewery. Here is how it looks. Perfect hazy. And yeah, this is very typical hazy, 6.5% I think. Yeah, exactly 6.5%. Very good balance with the fruitiness, perfect. So guys, it is time for our second craft beer here at the Vagabond craft beer shop, and this is the Ronk Island by the Alchemist Brewery. So as you know, they make very interesting things, and this contains some interesting additions like wine, rum and such things. Here is how it looks. This is extremely interesting beast because it is based on sour, but on top you have the rum filling, and on top you have some other things which really is a great combination, but it is not for everybody. Anyway, it is a very interesting thing. So guys, obviously the Vagabond bar will not be our last venue. We are now going to the beer bar. So let's check what we have here. Here the focus is generally on the tap beers. As you can see, they have a lot of choice. So let me find something interesting to try and I will show it to you. So guys, here we have the Rhombus Aloha IPA. Let's check it. Here is how it looks. This is definitely more like a West Coast IPA. There is some bitterness, but not too pronounced. No fruitiness. It is clear beer, so definitely on the West Coast type. But very good, very drinkable, very enjoyable. So guys, as you can see, the day is slowly passing out, and now we are going to our next venue, which is called Vitamin B from Beer. Sofia's liquid breakfast, as you can see. So let's see what we have here, how it looks from the inside. Most probably we are gonna get outside, but I want to show you what they have. Here we have a fridge with a good choice, and Here we have a total of 8 beers on tap, so let me choose something and after that I will show it to you. So guys, here we have the Sofia Electric Brewing 30 Days of American IPA. Here is how the beer looks. And yeah, this is definitely American IPA. Great balance between East and West Coast IPA. A little bit of fruitiness, a little bit of bitterness, but more on the eastern side. This is definitely more fruity flavor, more like an Eastern Coast IPA, but in general a hybrid. So we are still going strong. I don't know how many bars we will be able to cover tonight, but anyway, I will keep you informed. So cheers. So guys, it is about the right time to finalize this video. Here you can see the monument of Vasilevsky, our national hero. Today we visited several craft beer places, so that you know that Sofia has a lot to offer regarding the craft beer scene. As always, thanks for watching and see you in the next one.